Hey guys, and welcome to today's update. My name is Alejandro Zambrano, Chief Market Analyst with Amana Capital. Today we're going to talk about the dollar yen and the euro yen. I'm going to show you which levels to watch, and we're of course going to talk about the reasons for the dollar yen gaining today. Now the reasons for the dollar yen gaining is because of comments by BoJ member Harada. Now, what are the challenges that the Bank of Japan are facing? Well, since 1995, inflation has been at about 0% growth, or 0% inflation really. But the target of Bank of Japan is 2%, and this is something that Harada highlighted today. Now, with inflation right now in Japan being at 0.4% year on year, it's quite clear to see that we were very far away from the target. And that comment that he said today implies really that there's no major change anticipated from Bank of Japan, at least when it comes down to tightening. If anything, they're going to do more really to boost inflation. So what are one of the ways that they are trying to boost inflation today? Well, they're buying ETFs, and they've been buying a lot of them. But the BoJ member Harada said that even though their action and they're buying so much of these ETFs, they're not necessarily destabilizing the economy. So they don't see this as a big issue. And again, this is one reason why the dollar yen moved up higher, because people have been concerned that the actions of Bank of Japan are influencing the market too much. As well, it said classic comments like a weak yen is gonna boost the economy, so yet another reason to remain bearish on the Japanese yen. So let's take a look at some of the technical levels that the market players are watching. Well, right now you're looking at a 1 hour chart, and if we take a look at the latest support level, then that is 111.81, which is a level created a few days ago. Let me give you the exact date. So that was created on the 28th, so yesterday at 11 a.m. London time. And if we focus on the big picture and try to look maybe at the daily chart for potential targets, then we can see here that we have a high here, and this high was created on the 17th of May. So that is a potential target for the market. And again, if we look at it from a short-term perspective, it's likely really that as long as we trade above 111.81, that traders will most likely see a pullback in price as an opportunity to go long. So any type of pullbacks down to 112.41, maybe 112.23 are most likely going to be met by people going long, and then for price to eventually reach that daily high at around 113.13. We can also just notice that 113 itself is a psychological level, which is probably just going to act as a barrier to the dollar yen. Now, if we take a look at the euro yen, this is a daily chart, and we can quickly just establish that the market is bullish about 122.30, and the market has now breached a prior high, and it's the high here from the 31st of March. And with a break to that high, this in essence opens up for a test of another high here, which created on January 28th, and that level is at 132.21. Now, if we focus on something like the 4 hour, you can see that the market is quite stretched. And if we look at the 1 hour, again, we can see that the market is quite stretched here. So I wouldn't go long at current levels. However, we could potentially work with a pullback. So there are different ways of attacking this, but we can take a Fibonacci from the current high to this low down here. And that tells us that maybe around 127.09, or maybe 126.65, so somewhere down here, the market would most likely be more comfortable looking to go long and then potentially pushing up to the upside. So again, euro yen being bullish above 127.71, and the comments from BoJ's Harada today just adds to this bullish situation here, and most likely on a pullback, I think to pretty much 127.09, maybe all the way down to 127.21, will most likely be levels where traders are going to look to turn bullish again following a pullback. And that, guys, concludes today's presentation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates from Amana Capital. Thank you very much, and see you next time.